Hello, good morning. It's a beautiful one Monday morning. I want to confirm some. Sorry. So, good morning. If you can hear me from your own end, just come down to the chat box and type I can hear you. So, hello, good morning. If you can hear me clearly from your own end, kindly come down to the chat box and type I can hear you. My name is Okeke. I will be your instructor for today's class. I believe we had a profitable trading week last week. It's another day or another time for the morning market review. You're aware of the fact that this class holds every Mondays to Friday by 8 a.m. So if you can hear me, just come down to the chat box and type I can hear you. We have 25 people online so far. Let's hope that we can have at least 200 people online for today's analysis. It is still 8:02. So let's give others the opportunity to join this class. By 8:10, we will kickstart the class fully. I got a couple of clients who funded before that NFP came out, and so far it was beautiful. There were massive cash outs. I hope you also cashed out last week. There are also numerous opportunities this week. So 8:10, we will kickstart the class fully. My name is Okeke Samuel, your instructor for today's class. So we'll have to start like this. And we don't have all the whole time. First and foremost, you wake up every day and you want to enter any trade in the early hours of the day. The first thing you should know that beyond you analyzing the market technically, there are other factors that influences the market direction. You don't want to be entering buy trade and the market is selling. You don't want to be entering sell trade and the market is buying. So first thing you should do is you should learn to look at the news. They call it fundamental analysis, news events that drive the market beyond your technical view of the market. So first and foremost, let me look at the markets. Let me look at Forest Factory. Some of us would have heard about Forest Factory. Some of us should have heard of Forest Factory. So I want to believe you can see my screen. I really want to believe you can see my screen. So I have typed forestfactory.com, and from here I can see that there are a couple of news that will possibly drive this market for this week. But I'm actually driven by what actually drove that market last week, which was NFP. I'm quite optimistic and positive that some of us made good money last week. I hope you actually made money last week. So this is forestfactory.com, and click on apply settings. I want to see the news that drove the market last week. That was in fact, two major currencies dropped major news last week Friday, which is the Canadian dollars and the US zone. So the average hourly earning was dropped last week Friday for the US zone. It came out lesser than expected, and non-farm payroll also came out lesser than expected, which was bad for the dollar. And then we also saw unemployment rate, which came out greater than expected, which was also bad. Its unemployment needs to fall for in an economy to show that the economy is thriving or the economy is doing good. In fact, the one that actually came out by 3 p.m. also came out bad for the dollar. So it was a bad day or a bad news for the dollar. We saw a fall. In fact, the dollar sank against the baskets of most traded currency globally. You saw Euro USD buying, you saw USD JPY selling, AUD USD buying, and the likes. But for this week, we expect Governor Ueda, that's the Bank of Japan governor, came out to speak in the early hours of today by 2:05 a.m. And we are actually expecting news for the GBP zone by 10:30, which is the construction PMI. We're also expecting news for the Canadian zone. These are actually medium impact news. For me, my Forest Factory has been filtered so that I only see the high impact news and the medium impact news for today. For my Forest Factory, you can also filter yours this way so you don't have all the news flooded on this particular website whenever you open it. I've actually filtered mine, and I only have high impact and medium impact. But so far, the market will ride more technical today because news are not really dropping for today, except for GBP and for CAD. And they are not actually high impact news. They are medium impact news. So probably the market will try or move technically today. So let's look at the charts. I hope we are together. Yes, Miss.
Yes, we are.
Okay. Um. So I'm looking at the chart technically. I'm looking at the chart technically, and I'm currently on this is Euro USD. Oh, sorry. Let me open this. Good. So this is Euro USD, and as you can see my screen, this is Euro USD on my 1 hour time frame. This is Euro USD on my 1 hour time frame, and as you can see, there was a push. You can see that major push last week Friday, and ever since then, market has been ranging, forming something that looks like a flag pattern, but going back to my daily time frame, I like starting my analysis from my higher time frame. It is the best way to analyze the market technically. You don't start an analysis from a lower time frame. It's most advisable you start from a higher time frame, so that can help you determine market direction. Euro USD on my daily time frame. What do you see? Hold on. So I like connecting my lows together. Come and see this. It has broken below here, and ever since it bounced off that support, we are hoping that there will be if you also look at it very well, just hold on. I'm seeing a resistance here too. I'm seeing a resistance here. Recently, price tried to buy above here and it went back down. So apart from the fact that it has been pushing up, there has been something that has been resisting price around this particular zone. And the rule of trading says you should learn to buy low and sell high. There is a resistance around that point. I'm going back to my 4 hours time frame to confirm if yes, the same zone I marked on my daily time frame. I didn't actually open my 4 hours. The same zone I marked. That is what analysis is all about. I just opened my 4 hours time frame and I noticed something. That price has been trying to buy. Okay, it bounced off this verified support on my daily time frame and it has been buying. I also noticed something that it bought here and it went back down. Do you see that? It went back down. Like, look at this buy candle and it went back down. And price just formed a candle that looks like this is actually it looks like a hammer. Let me try to zoom very well. Okay, it formed a candlestick that looks like a hammer here, and it pushed up. And this is more like a dragonfly doji, and immediately formed that on a support, it pushed up, and currently it is very close to a resistance point. You can see it bought up here and came back down. So if I'm entering a buy, I need to trade cautiously because there has been a rejection of buying pressure around this particular zone on my daily time frame. So I went back to my 4 hours time frame. Clearly, I am seeing something around there. The rule of trading says you should buy low and sell high. So and it's saying that Sam, the same zone you marked on your daily time frame, which is not a resistance on your daily time frame, is actually a very strong resistance on your 4 hours time frame. So if you are buying, you need to trade cautiously, else there will be rejection of buying pressure around this particular zone. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm coming back to my 1 hour time frame, which is more like my entry time frame. And I'm seeing that same rejection on my 4 hours that I marked on my daily. It is a strong rejection on my 1 hour time frame. So entering a buy won't be a good idea. It will not be a good idea entering a buy here. So there's something you're just going to do for me. Apart from the fact that the market has been trading choppy, like for me, you know what we mean by trading choppy? Like forming very small candles, no massive buy, no massive sell, no clear big candles that can help me, enter the market very well. So I will either wait. There are two things involved. It is either you wait for market to break above this resistance point, else it's either you stay off Euro USD around 2:30 when the New York session opens, because the market is actually trading choppy this morning. So I'll wait if price can break above this resistance zone. It is a valid zone on 3 time frames. I just showed you on D1, on H4, and on H1. So I wouldn't want to enter a buy. If I enter a buy now, it might be rejected. If it moves a little, I can see a massive sell candle. So there's only one thing you can do. Hold on. So if I'm looking at entering a buy, it's either I wait for market to sell a little before I enter a buy. Look at this. If it sells down to this verified this stone cold support on my 1 hour time frame, the market can sell down to that stone cold support on my 1 hour time frame. The recent swing has been bullish, no doubt. If you go to daily, the recent swing has been bullish, and they said you should learn to the rule of trading says you should learn to buy low. So if this instrument can sell up to this point, to this stone cold support, then I can enter a buy. I can't enter a buy now. Or you wait for the market to break above the resistance and retest the resistance. So this is my zone for buy. So we are looking at a buy around this zone between 1.0699 and then 1.0. This is my zone for my buy. If price can fall anywhere around this zone and I see a bullish confirmation candle, then I'm in for a buy. Do you understand what I'm saying? If price can fall down to this zone, you can see there is actually a strong area of confluence because there is a trend line there. Do you see it? There's a trend line around this zone and there's a turncoat support around that particular zone. If I can see a fall in price around this zone, I will enter a buy. For those who are looking for sell positions, it means that you need to wait for price to retest this verified resistance and you see a bearish confirmation candle. But I will pitch my tent. I will pitch my tent with the bulls for this particular instrument, for Euro USD. I told you that profit is not made in buying or selling. Profit that is actually made in waiting. So somebody who can't wait can put a buy limit around here. That is that for Euro USD. Let's go to another instrument. Let's try USD JPY. USD JPY. USD JPY. I told you the other day that when the news came out for the US zone, came out bad for the US zone, we saw a fall for USD JPY. USD JPY actually fell. Yes. And those that were on a sell trade cashed out. So this is USD JPY on my daily time frame. I like my analysis on my higher time frame. And sometimes I like my chart being free from so much indicators. Big analysts in the world like naked charts. Naked chart, like not too much indicators. I just like it. Provided you know what you're doing, trust me, you'll be fine. What do you see? There was a retest here, going back up, it broke above, rejected, went back, retested, it went back, came back here, and price is currently around that particular zone. When it sold up to this point on my daily time frame, it was lying on that my trend line I just drew. If you don't know how to draw trend line, please try and join our online classes. It will help in your analysis. If you combine your trend line and your support and resistance strategy, trust me, you are good to go. You are good to go. So this is USD JPY on my daily time frame, and there was a rejection of bearish pressure when that news came out for the US zone, and it sold up and is currently on my trend line on my daily time frame. Bearing in mind that this particular zone is actually a zone where there has been rejection multiple times. So I go back to my H4 time frame. So for USD JPY, actually, it's actually on my daily time frame. So I should be looking forward to buying position for long-term traders or for swing traders. Yeah. You should be looking forward to buying position because it's currently lying on a very sensitive zone. Yes, I go back to my H4 time frame. I like top-down analysis. You can see the same line I actually drew on my daily time frame. I didn't open the chart or analyze the market before I took the class. I'm just analyzing just as the way I'm opening the chart with you. Just like as I'm opening the chart with you. And what happened? The same zone I drew on my on my daily time frame is actually a verified support on my H4 time frame. So a tactical trader will say, Sam, you know what? Can I wait for this instrument to fall down to that verified support I marked on my daily time frame? Now, that verified support on my H4 is also a very strong area of confluence on my H4 time frame. There's a trend line there. There's also a verified support there. Sam, I know that the trend is my friend till the end. So if this instrument can fall down to that zone, and you can see that it formed a hammer here, what happened? It bought. It formed something that looks like a bullish engulfing candlestick, even though I'll call it a partial bullish engulfing candlestick, because the green candle is not engulfing the red candle that comes after it. Or this is more like a hanging man, but I saw a bullish confirmation and a bought. So if this instrument can fall down to this point, I am looking forward to a buying position. Very simple. If it can fall down to this point, I am looking forward to a buying position. So the trend line I drew is actually very valid zone, and it's happening. So if you don't know how to draw this trend line, you should be able to look at a chart and say, this is where the trend line should be. Yes, very simple. So I'm looking forward to a fall in price here, and I want to see this same thing that happened in the past year. It should happen again. Long-term traders, wait for a bullish confirmation candle around here. Then you can make your money big time. This can happen maybe by 2:30 today. It can happen by 2:30 today. My shift strategies will say, Sam, most time I don't really make money from buying or selling. I make money from my limit order. When I also set my all this by your buy stuff, I just set my limit. I know that this zone there will be rejection there, because both D1 and H4 is telling you that there will be rejection there. My market strategists always say that too. My colleague is very strong market strategist, Mayowa, also says that he makes money from limit order. I'm telling you, it gets me so excited. So if there's a fall in price, D1 is telling me that D1, that's daily time frame, is telling me that it will buy. H1 is also telling me that in the past there has been rejection. What has happened in the past will repeat itself today. My entry time frame is my favorite time frame. I'm a day trader, so that's where I fall in. The same zone is actually there. You can see multiple time frame analysis. So if there is ever be a fall in price to this point, then you can enter a buy trade. Scalpers can take advantage of this little fall. If you're a scalper, this is your day. I'm not more of a scalper. I'm more of a day trader. So I like entering my trade, and I like seeing things happening in the market. So you can see let me use the name. I like using name in my analysis. Mr. Adebayo Adebowale will now say, Sam, you just told me that if this instrument can fall, I like using the candle fall. Let me see this. I like using the 4 candle. Let me see. I like using this. Okay, red. I like seeing red. I like using this. Saying that. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Sorry. Let me edit this. Good. I can start giving you some conditions to enter buy and some conditions to enter sell. I do this often, but today I think I have a lot to talk about today. So I don't have all the time. So we've done USD JPY and we've done Euro USD. So I'm looking forward to if this instrument can fall down here. Okay, let me use this. If I can seal a fall in price up to this point, then it's a good point to enter a buy. So you can set a buy limit. It's called a buy limit. So you can see that fall in price on Friday when it fell. Market has been ranging ever since then. I don't like ranging market. It's either I see a breakout. If I'm not seeing a breakout, it means that price needs to fall to my favorite position where I have analyzed on higher time frame. So if I can see a fall in price, then I can enter a buy around here. I want to see this kind of candlestick. Sorry, let me see. Gives me great Good. So if I see something like this around this zone, it's a buy trade for me. Because on 3 time frames, it's telling me that price will be rejected here. So Mrs. Ademola Adebowale should be able to, analyze the market to points where he can gradually just see a market and say that this is what will happen, because multiple time frame analysis will not fail, provided that there is no news that will drop. Which instrument do you want us to look at? So I'm looking forward to a buy trade there. Scalpers can take advantage of a sell from now to 2:30 and maybe a fall to this point. But I'm very certain that if price can fall down to this point, we are making money. Oh, Mr. John Ohunome said we should look at gold. Okay, but let me look at GBP USD. This is my GBP USD chart. So if your chart is opening like this on your laptop, just come down to maybe any strategy of your choice. You have saved support and resistance. I save support and resistance. I like my chart being, free from, maybe if that's me. You can see every instrument is actually ranging. Everything is forming something that looks like a flag pattern. Are you seeing it? A flag pattern is, you can see it goes up and it's just going like a, not a clear breakout. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is GBP USD on my H4 time frame. I want to enter a buy. If I enter a buy, the rule of trading says you don't buy high, you buy low. So it is currently on a resistance. So if you want to enter a buy, please wait. It's better you enter a sell because it's currently on a resistance. So if this, let me go to my higher time frame though. I like doing my analysis on my higher time frame. Don't mind me. I like doing my analysis on my higher time frame. So let me draw my trend line. Sorry, trend line. Oh, good. Sorry. Good. Somebody said we should look at gold. So Euro USD just currently broke above what do we have here? It tested there, came back down. No, sorry, GBP USD. It tested there, came back down. Tested there, came back down. It would have been here. You understand? Okay, here, I think here is the best place. Yeah. Tested, multiple rejection, and the massive news that came out made the market to break outside the trend line, and it's currently here. Let's not forget that there is a little rejection. So if you look at it too, you need to trade cautiously if you are looking forward to a buy. Even though the current trend is bullish, but the general trend is bearish. So the trend will completely change if price can break above the last lower high. This is the last lower high. It has broken above. It needs to break completely above for me to know that it is currently a buying trend. So this is on D1. This is on D1. Let me look at it on H4. On H4. So it's currently the current trend has been bullish because before it was on a downward trend, and now ever since that news came out, it has changed the market structure, and the current swing has been bullish. But bear it in mind that on my H4 time frame, price is currently approaching a weak resistance. It's currently approaching a weak resistance. Even on my H1 time frame, it is actually on a resistance zone. So you don't want to buy when price is on a resistance. You should sell when price is on a resistance. And don't forget that the resistance is not actually a line. It is a zone. So I shouldn't be looking forward to a buying position. If I enter a buy now, which means that if it buys up to here, let me try to shrink my chart a little. It means that if it buys up to here, you can see there has been rejection here, and then price is gradually approaching this same resistance zone. So which means if I enter a buy, it will start coming down. No, I don't want to be in that situation. So I'll be looking forward to a sell position. I'll be looking forward to a sell position first. I'm looking forward to a sell position if price forms a kind of candlestick that I like. This is the best zone to enter that sell. Forgive me. Hold on. Let me try to shrink. Sorry, I just want to confirm something. The last time price got here on my H4 time frame, on my H1 time frame, was in September. So I'm still of the opinion that it will possibly sell. It will possibly sell. I will be looking forward to a major sell position for GBP USD as we speak. I don't know what's happening to my screen. I'll be looking forward to a sell position if I see a green and a red candle. A green and a red candle for now, as I'm talking to you. So I don't want to enter a buy immediately. If I see something that looks like a green and a red candle around where price is currently, then I can enter a sell trade. But for those who are looking forward to entering buy, please don't enter buy on GBP USD now. Wait for price to fall down to this stone cold support. If price can fall down to this stone cold support here, between here and here, if price can fall down to this stone cold support, then you should be looking forward to a buy position, or you put your buy limits. But those who are looking forward to entering a trade immediately, in the next 27 minutes, this market will close. This candle will close. So if this candle closes bearish, I repeat, if it closes bearish, then you should be looking forward to a quick sell. For day traders, you should be looking forward to a quick sell. But mine is fall down here, then enter a buy limit. The market is actually trading choppy for this market. For today, most of the instruments are actually trading choppy. They're actually forming a flag pattern. It's either you see a breakout or you see a reversal candlestick before you enter a trade. Do you understand that? Or you wait for price to fall down here before you enter a buy, or you wait to see a bearish reversal candlestick before you enter a sell. Wait for a bearish reversal candlestick before you enter a sell, or you wait for price to fall down to this support zone before you enter a buy trade. I hope we are together. Are we together? That is that for that. My colleague will be taking indices, and let me just take gold before we switch down to indices. Or is there any currency somebody wants us to look at? Let me open my gold chart. Is there any other currency somebody wants us to look at? My own concern is that I'm trying to build a community of traders who can analyze the market independently. So you should be able, you can see the way I'm opening the chart. I didn't do any analysis before I took the class. I just opened the chart right in your presence, and we can see that this is what we should do before entering the trade this morning. So somebody is dropping a comment. What instrument do you want us to look at? USD card. We have looked at USD, Euro USD, sir. We've looked at Euro USD. Mr. Kehinde Adesami said we should look at USD card. We've looked at Euro USD. Mr. Mikello said we should look at Euro USD. No, USD card. Okay. Okay, let's look at USD card before we jump to gold. USD card. USD card. USD card. So the market is actually trading choppy this morning. You can see how it's moving. Most of the instruments are actually forming something that looks like a flag pattern. So it's either you wait for a breakout or you wait for price to fall to a particular support zone. You see a reversal candlestick before you enter a buy or a sell. So USD CAD, somebody said we should look at USD CAD. I've actually added my support and resistance template. I go to my higher time frame. I like my D1. I love my D1. So this is USD CAD. You can see. I don't need anybody to tell me that USD CAD, you can see even on my D1, there is no support zone. But with my trend line, it's telling me that the general trend is bullish. I'm connecting the lows together. I hope you are seeing what I'm showing you. I'm connecting the lows together. Mr. Abraham is seeing this, and Mr. Adebayo is seeing this. I'm connecting the lows together. And Mr. Daniel Aboge is saying this. He's saying that on my D1, price is currently on, the max, is on an upward trend. And if you notice very well, this is actually a support zone, even on my D1, even though my indicator is not showing me that there's a support there. With the way the market move, it came down here, it's pushed up. It touched the trend line. This was an area of confluence, which is a verified support, pushed back up, tested it a little, bearing in mind that my trend line is a zone, push back up, and price is currently on that same point. Do you see that? On that trend line, and there has been some level of rejection around that zone. Let's go to H4. 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 You can see on my H4 time frame, that place it is. So I'm still of the opinion that price is, trying to push down to this particular zone before it goes back up. Very simple. The worst that can happen, what's the worst that can happen to this particular instrument is maybe, let me try to adjust. Oh, let me try to, hold on. So USD CAD, let me try to connect my lows very well. I like connecting the lows very well. Okay, let me connect the lows very well. Good. So I'm still of the opinion that the market will sell down to these weak supports. The market will sell down to these weak supports before it will start pushing back up. So if you are looking at entering a trade on USD CAD, I'm still of the opinion there will be, for now, there will be a little sell down to this weak support before it will push back up. A major push will be experienced around this weak support zone. So so going back to my H1 time frame, which is my favorite time frame, you can see. So on my H1 too, there's a verified support zone. So you don't enter a sell low, you enter a buy low and sell high. So even though I want to enter an instant sell here, it is dicey. It is really dicey. So I need you to wait for this instrument to fall down to this support zone. I need you to wait to see a bullish confirmation candle. A bullish confirmation candle, if I tell you to enter an instant sell now, it might not sell massively before I start buying. I don't like entering a sell and I start seeing a buy candle. No. So it will sell a little. Just scalpers, this is their day. Because the market is trading choppy. Scalpers, this is their day. But for day traders, it's better you wait to see a candlestick that will favor you, like a red and a green candlestick around this zone. I'm very positive that if this instrument can sell down around this zone, anywhere around this zone, it will buy. Between 1.3261, 1.3261 and 1.31, 1.36102. If price can fall down to any of that zone and you see a bullish confirmation candlestick, it is a buy. If you want to guarantee the buy, this is where it is, here. Yes. But here, the first verified support is a good zone to enter your buy trade. But don't just enter a buy. You need to see a bullish confirmation candlestick. The general trend is bullish right from my H1 time frame. I am not looking forward to a sell position. I'm looking forward to a buy position. If you want to peradventure enter a sell, then you need to wait for the buyers to push it up to this resistance point before entering a buy. But for me, for now, it is a buy for me. But I need to wait to see a bullish confirmation candlestick. Waiting is a strategy. Yes, I usually tell my client, if you lose the money, you will start looking for a way to build the money. So why not wait to see a candlestick that favors you, or you put a buy limit. In fact, the limit order is one of my most favorite type of order. And let's look at gold. So I believe everyone understands this. Let's look at gold. My colleague will be looking at the indices like US 100 and the likes, but that will not be an issue. We'll go into that soon. For those starting this class, please, this live is streamed on YouTube, so you can just go to YouTube, type Rally Trade Money Market Review. You are going to see this class live on YouTube, so you can rewatch it at your own leisure, at your own free time. You can just watch it, rewatch it on YouTube. So this is gold. Let's go to top-down analysis. Top-down analysis from my D1. From my D1. So far for gold on my daily time frame, I wouldn't say the general trend is bullish. I have no doubt about that. But if you look at it very well, gold is currently on a weak resistance on my daily time frame. Now, if you look at it very well, so far from the beginning of this year, February 2023 to date, gold has been trading between this proven resistance and this verified support on my daily time frame. But the recent swing has been bullish. The recent swing has been bullish. You can see ever since it hit this verified support on my daily time frame, it has pushed up. It pushed up, it broke above this stone cold resistance, and is currently looking at pushing back up. So a long-term trader will say one of the conditions to enter a buy is enter a buy at a support. Enter a buy after a breakout and retest of a support. You want to know that this was formerly a resistance. I didn't show you that my slide today on conditions to enter a buy and conditions to enter a sell. But some of us that have been following my classes or my money market review will know some of these conditions. One of the biggest conditions to enter a buy is enter a buy after a breakout and retest of a support. A long-term trader will say that if I want to enter a buy now, this instrument has broken here. It broke above here. I want to confirm that. Sorry. This is actually a zone. This zone between 1956.51 and 1940.68. Price was resisted here one. It was resisted here too. And finally, a high impact news, I don't know when was that? A high impact news led to gold breaking above this stone cold support, and it went to retest this resistance. The biggest condition to enter a buy is if it break outside a resistance and come back to retest the resistance that has turned to a support. So if price can fall down here, there is a very strong possibility that price will push back up if it falls down here. So, but currently price, let me see now. Price hits this resistance and is trying to find back a way to push back down. But this is a very good zone to enter my buy trade. So the current swing has been bullish. But if price can fall down to this support zone, like I want to believe you understand what I mean by falling down, like if it can do this. For my long-term trader, actually, for my long-term trader, if price can fall down here, and it will push up. I'm very strong. I'm of the opinion that it will push back up if it can fall down anywhere around this zone. So a long-term trader can put a buy limit around there and say, oh, there's a strong possibility if you come down here, you will push back up. I'm going back to my H4. H4. So you can see, sorry. Okay, that particular zone I marked on my H1 is an untested support on my H4 time frame. So I'm looking forward to a fall in price. It's either you wait for gold trader if you want to enter a buy. Scalpers are having a field day today. It's either you wait if price can fall down to this support zone before you enter a buy, or you wait for price to fall down to this strong support zone. This is the strongest support zone here. This is the strongest support zone. If price can fall down here, I'm very certain that it will push back up. So I can put a buy limit too there. So the reason why I'm saying this is that clients don't like entering a trade, maybe a buy or a sell, and the market is not moving massively. It's money. So on my daily time frame, on my H1 time frame, let me try to connect it. I can draw a trend line on my H1 time frame. Okay, good. This is a very good place to draw my trend line. Let me connect these lows. Sorry, let me change the thickness of my lines. Thickness of my lines to thick. Good. My colleague will take indices now. So for my indices trader. Sorry, good. 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 So I can see this is my good on my H1 time frame. It has been trading choppy, but I'm looking forward to a buying position if price can fall around the zone. So I can take this off. I can take this off. Let me take this off since I'm more of a 1 hour trader. If you want to enter a buy on gold, this is the best zone for me. I'm looking forward to a buy around this zone. So you can set, if I tell you to enter an instant sell now, an instant sell will not sell massively because there's a support zone around here. So it's better you wait to see a bullish confirmation candle around this support zone. This reason is very simple. Price has been rejected here in the past, and if price can fall down around this zone again and I see a bullish confirmation candle, I am looking forward to a buy. Bearing in mind that the general trend is bullish. So between 1979.82 and 1976.07, I am looking forward to a buy. I am looking forward to a buy around that zone. I hope we are together. So that is where I'm going to be wrapping up today's class. How do I get the support and resistance template? Mr. Inilua, if you have a funded account, speak to your account manager. He or she will send it to you. If it's via mail or something, we'll send it to you. Or you can join my online class. We're having online class by 10 a.m. today. You can join that online class. If you join the online class and you still, maybe your account manager have not been able to send it to you due to 1 or 2 reasons, chat me up while we are done with the class. I will send it to you via your mail, and I can guide you through on how to set it up on your laptop. Bear in mind that it can only work on your laptop. I want to believe you understand everything we have done today. My greatest joy is if I can build a community of world-class traders that can analyze this market independently and can make money from this market. My name is Okeke Samuel, your instructor for today's class, and I believe you have learned 1 or 2 things today, and I'm looking forward to you making good money in the market. I'm looking forward to a fall in the price of gold around this zone. Let's cash out and make this money together. Thank you very much.
Hello, good morning. I believe you can hear me. Good morning, everyone. And I hope we had a great weekend.
Can you hear me? Thank you so much. All right. So quickly, I'm going to start off with indices. Going back to what happened last week on Friday, we realized, permit me to share my screen with you. Okay, so I believe you can hear me now. Okay, very good. So I believe we saw what happened on Friday. That was on Friday afternoon when the non-farm payroll was released. We can see that the price actually went against US dollar, and we saw that it actually contributed to the weakness of US dollar. The US dollar was very, very weak till the closing of the market on Friday. So we saw that on Friday, and starting today, I believe my colleague has done some analysis for us on currency. So it's the time for indices right now. So quickly, please let me share my screen with you so that you'll be able to see what I have in stock for us there. Okay. All right. So my name is Mayowa, and then I'm going to quickly walk us through indices. Okay. Okay, so quickly, let me start off with US 100. Let's start off with US 100. There's this general belief that when US dollar is weak, US 100, US 30, US 2000, and US 500, that is US indices, they will go the other way. That means if US 100 is, if US dollar is weak, then stocks or indices, indices will be very strong and vice versa. And then we saw that was exactly what happened on Friday. And this relationship is very, very close to gold as well. So, but then we're talking about US indices. So quickly, I'm going to start with US 100 because of our time. All right. So on US 100, we saw that it's been in an upward trend since last week. You see that since last week, markets has been going up, has been bullish since 30th of October. And then throughout last week, it's been buying, and then it's still giving this possibility of more bullish momentum in the price of US 100 this morning. So you can have it on your chart as well. What I basically used here, I used an equidistant channel. Excuse me, I use an equidistant channel to draw this these two trend lines. Okay, you can actually use two trend lines. So basically what I'm saying with this you're seeing on your screen is I'm expecting the price of US 100 to still buy up to this zone here. All right, if the price of US 100 can move up to this zone, I'm right on daily time frame. Okay, so I'm taking it bit by bit. Excuse me. So if the price of, I expect the price of US 100 to still buy up to this, my trend line here. You can see my trend line here. I'm expecting it to buy up to this place, and then from here, price of US 100 can make a U-turn and continue a bearish direction. So down, let's go down to our lower time frame. Let's start with 4 hours. Now, on 4 hours, you can see that price has been moving greatly in this manner. Let me quickly use my Fibonacci. Okay, so around this level, okay, basically what I use right now is a Fibonacci extension tool. Okay, so I use my Fibonacci extension tool to predict where price will possibly get to before price can make a U-turn. Now in Fibonacci extension tool, you use majorly two values, and that is 1.272 and 1.618. All right, there are other values involved, but basically we use 1.272 and 1.618. So what I'm saying is this: you can see the price there, that is 15402, that is my 1.618, and 15177, that is my 1.272. So from these two range, you can see these two range, I believe you can see it on my screen.
the two blue line. Presently, price is on 1.272, and up ahead we have the 1.618 Fibonacci extension 2. So I'm expecting the price of US 100 to make a possible retreat. To make a possible reversal from those two values there. Okay, so right now you see that Monday morning the market, the price in the US 100, US 30, US 2000, US 500, they move in a very boring manner. Okay, Monday morning especially. Okay, sometimes you see them moving aggressively, but it's typical of US indices to be moving in a sluggish manner very early Monday morning. Yes, because number one, market just resumed just last night. That's number one. Number two, the US market is yet to be opened. And number three, we don't have much bullish and much bulls and bears participants in the market yet. Probably they're trying to decipher what's going to happen. That's why some of us are still seeing the price of US 100 move in a sluggish manner. So basically, we'll be expecting the price of US 100 to move or to reverse directly from here. Now, I'm not going to give us an instant order, maybe a buy or sell. I'm going to give us a pending order. As a matter of fact, I will probably just say that on your chart, or if you cannot put it on your chart, write it down. From this price level of 15402, that's my Fibonacci extension 1.618, and 15177, that is where price is now. That's my Fibonacci extension 1.272. We expect the price of US 100 to make a retracement, to make a reversal from that. Please, if I'm moving too fast, tell me so that I will repeat myself. Now, like I said, we traders, we are looking for buy opportunity and sell opportunity. When market is moving sideways, nobody wants to do that. Imagine if you have a shop, or you have you open a business, and then let's say you bought a bag of rice for 1,500 last month or 2 months ago, hoping that by December you'll be selling it at a higher rate. December comes and you're still selling it. The price of rice generally is still within 1,500, 1,600. It doesn't make any sense. You will not be happy. You either want the price of rice to go up astronomically, and that's basically what you want. So right now the price of US 100 is moving sideways. Okay, even you go down to lower time frame, our scalpers, you see that the price of US 100 is moving just in a this is not even sideways. This is a consolidating manner. Okay, markets, the price of US 100 is moving in a consolidating manner. So that's basically the reason why we are not seeing any buy or sell opportunity right now. Okay, yeah. So we're going to have the sell limit on the zones. Okay, all right. So let me quickly repeat myself, and then I'll do that very slowly. I'm actually wary for the time. I'm actually looking for the time. Now, let me say it again. I actually drew on my 4 hours. I drew my Fibonacci extension 2, and then I expect the price. Let me go back to D1. You can see on your screen that on daily time frame, the price of US 100 since 26th of since June, markets of US 100, the price of US 100 has been trading in this particular zone. Okay, you see that the price of US 100 has been moving up, down within this particular channel. I believe you understand that. Right now, price is heading towards the resistance zone of that channel, and then we expect that technically, the price of markets, of US 100, right from that resistance zone, will definitely come downward. Okay, so I'm giving us the zone whereby we expect it to come down. Okay, I'm giving us the zone whereby we expect it to come down, and that was why I went down as far as 4 hours. And from 4 hours, I deployed my Fibonacci extension tool, telling you that 1.618 and 1.72 are the two values that we'll be looking at for our reversal. Okay, so I'm giving us the price level of 15402 and 15177. Right now, price is on 15177. So I expect the price of US 100 from these two values to make a reversal, a bearish reversal. I hope you understand that. So basically, what I'll be saying is this: like you said, I would not suggest a limit order, because if you put your limit order at 15402, price might not get there. Remember, it's a zone. Price might not get there. So I would say that you keep a tab on US 100 around that 15402, and then if you see any bearish reversal candlestick, we have many bearish reversal candlestick such as shooting star, bearish engulfing, tweezer top, a whole lot of them. You have them. So if you see any bearish reversal candlestick from that level, or if you see any bearish reversal candlestick from those two levels that I mentioned now, please write it down, 15402 and 15177. If you see any bearish reversal candlestick from those areas, then enter a bearish position on the price of US 100. I believe I've given us a better insight into that. Right now, price is on 15177. So we're looking for a bearish reversal candlestick. You can go down to 1 hour and then you can see the market is moving sideways. If you check your US 30, US 100, US 500, US 2000, market is moving in the same direction. Quickly, let's go to the E30. The E30 is exhibiting the same, almost the same pattern, just a bit aggressive on its part. You can see that the E30 is exhibiting the same pattern. Now, if you have any question on US 100, please quickly drop it. I have just less than 5 minutes before I finish this session. So quickly on the price of DE30, you see that also from my daily time frame, the price of DE30 has been exhibiting a bearish trend. Markets has been selling. Right now, I deployed my Fibonacci extension, retracement tool. Price is presently on 61.8, and that's one of the golden ratio. That's the golden ratio. But sometimes we see manipulation around the 61.8 zone. So I'm still of the opinion that except if we see any reason to enter a sell right now on right now on D30, if not, we are still going up ahead to either 78.6 Fibonacci retracement level. So I'm going to give you the value for that as well. The answer to your question, how did I draw the Fibonacci extension to? Please attend our morning class. That is by 10 o'clock a.m. Please attend that class, and then much attention will be given to you there. All right, quickly. So right now on the E30, I still expect the price of the E30 to move up ahead to this zone of 15,546 zone. Okay, because it is heading towards this trend line. You can see the trend line has been coming from 31st of July. Okay, so I expect the price of D30 to still move up ahead to my 78.6. Okay, my 78.6 zone. All right, so please let's look at the value. Let me give you the value for my D30. All right. So my value for D30 will be around 15,554. Okay, 15,554. I'll be expecting the price of D30 to get to that place, and then before entering a sell. The reason is because except if I see a bearish reversal candlestick around 61.8, that is when I will enter a sell. But right now, I'm seeing a possibility of manipulation around 61.8, and then it might not continue to sell, except if I see one. Okay, please do not enter a trade until you have a very good reason. Okay, you can see that the price of D30, even on 30 minutes, is going sideways, is consolidating. So there's no clear entry point for us to enter a sell. I'm down to my 15 minutes time frame now. Right now, it's still the same thing. 61.8 right now. We are seeing a bearish, we are seeing a shooting star form on my 15 minutes time frame, yet it's still not a valid reason to enter a sell until we see other confirmation. So right now, I believe I've given us our possible reasons on DE30, except if you see a bearish reversal candlestick to enter a sell. That is when we should enter a sell right now on 61.8, which is not forming now, but we still see that a possible buy up to that's my 78.6 retracement level is still there. And on US 100, I believe I've given us the values. Let me answer to the question I have here. Yes, in US 100, the chart pattern is showing a bullish continuation pattern, a falling wedge. If the price breaks 15,402 and retests, should we still go for a sell on US 100? Quickly, let me go to that. On US 100. Okay, if the price breaks above 15,402, yes, actually price can break above that trend line. Yes, price can actually break above that trend line. And if price break above that trend line, trust me, it can be a fake out. Okay, so don't attempt to go for a buy, except one of the ways you can, best ways you can trade a breakout is when you trade a retest of it. All right, so if actually price gets that 15,402, price can still come down and give you a fake out. It has happened previously. You can see it. So that is it. And retest, should we still go for a sell? basically, if price is around that 15,402 and then you see a bearish reversal candlestick, please do not hesitate to go for a sell. Yes, it is a good sell. Okay, some of you cannot hear me. Okay, is DE30 on a verified resistance right now, or as regards the price value that I gave us? Please clarify your question very well. Are you saying right now or around where price is? It price where price is now or where I gave us? Please clarify your question. Please, if you have any other instruments you want us to look at, just tell me, and we can attend our 10 o'clock morning class. Okay, my time is fast spent. Okay, so we have a 10 o'clock morning class by 10 a.m. You need more information as regards the Fibonacci, as regards how to buy and sell, what you need to look out for your trading plan, trading strategies. Please attend our 10 o'clock a.m. class this morning. And also, if you don't have the link, I believe after this session, the link will be shared with us in our chats. So for the 10 o'clock a.m. class. And also, if you're not seeing it, please reach out to your account managers and definitely they will attend to you. Where can I get video on resistance and support? You can attend our class. Like I said, the morning class, 10 o'clock a.m. It will be shared with us. You can get a very good insights into how you can understand resistance and support. Also reach out to your account manager. Okay, if you want information or better understanding into support and resistance, reach out to your account manager. They will share with you the software to install the support and resistance on your laptop. And also, if you don't have a laptop, you have a phone, then we can share it with you. So that's just it. Any other question, please, quickly? If not, I want to call it a day. And then before, please, oil, I'm sorry, oil, I think oil is on a bullish momentum, but like I said, my time is fast spent. Oil is on a bullish momentum, and if you're on a buy, I think it's a good step. You can see it on my chart, and then you'll be looking around the possibility of price getting to this resistance 50. That is 66 before you. If you're on the price of oil, if you're on the trade of oil, it's good, a buy, of course. And then if price gets to this 50, be wary, because price can actually attempt to retrace from there. That is around 86.15 and 86.53. So that's just it today. Thank you all. And then okay, D30. I said it. I didn't say a buy. I said I've given us the pending order. on D30. Please, let's go back and check it. And on US 100 as well. Please, let's go back and check it. Thank you all for today. My time is fast spent. So please check our join our 10 o'clock morning class. And then you can also join our Telegram group. It's on the chat. Thank you all and have an amazing day.